Armageddon, there probably is not a single word in any language that evokes a sense of the end of all things and the destruction of society and the world in general. But what exactly is meant by Armageddon as we see it in the book of Revelation? Armageddon is mentioned as the gathering place of the kings of the world who want to make war against the Holy One, and it's the location in which they gather. So the first thing to remember about Armageddon is that it is a place or a location. And the reference it makes is to Megiddo, the mountain or the plain of Megiddo. And that is an actual location that you can go to in the world. And it is located in northern Israel. And it's located at a major intersection of multiple trade routes. So one can imagine whoever controls that intersection can make a lot of money on the fees and taxes and duties that are paid as the trade caravans pass through that intersection to the various parts of the Roman Empire and the various parts of the world. So it's a historical location that has seen much war and much battle as empires and other factions fight to control that trade route intersection. Therefore, Megiddo equals battle. And there are a number of references in the Old Testament in which Megiddo was the location of battle. In some cases, battles that killed kings of Israel. So if we were to make a reference today to locations that are known for battle and great bloodshed, if the book of Revelation were written today, we might say that all the kings of the earth were gathered at a place which is known as Gettysburg, or Antietam, or Waterloo, or the Bulge, Bastogne, or Normandy. We name these places from our most recent history, and we know them to be places of great bloodshed and battle. Megiddo was known as a place of battle, even as recently as 1917, in which one of the battles of World War I was fought in Megiddo, or around Megiddo. And if you were to see an image of Megiddo, you would see that on the mound of Megiddo, where the city was, is above a great plain, and any general would want to have that location in the town of Megiddo so he could oversee the battle and see a great deal of what's going on, including the positions of both sides. So Megiddo equals battle. It has become mythologized by our culture throughout the world with a historical foundation in Megiddo to be a decisive battle of good versus evil, in which evil is finally overwhelmed and defeated, and a new world is now ushered in. And in this decisive battle, we find that battle fought simultaneously on the earth, in the cosmic realm, and even in the divine realm between the angels of God and the angels of Satan. And so Megiddo and Armageddon have become mythologized from a location known for battle to be a great battle between good versus evil. But what we see in the book of Revelation is a great irony with regard to Armageddon. Now, Megiddo equals battle. And we see the kings of the world gathering in a place called Armageddon. But when we see that final battle of the King of Kings, which comes about later in the book of Revelation, in chapter 19, verse 19, the King of Kings rides forth. The kings of the world are there to do battle. But what's described in Revelation is not a battle, but rather a victory, in which the kings of the world have no chance of even fighting against the King of Kings, who rides forth with the army of heaven, the angels and God's holy people, God's holy ones. And so while Armageddon is historically known for battle, in Revelation, Armageddon is known not for battle, which doesn't take place. In the end, Armageddon means victory, the victory of the King of Kings.